Hi, and this is a beautiful news that came out about last week about the world's most beautiful countries. And my friend, my brother, you guess what? You won't believe that Africa made the top 15. There was an African country that represented the whole Africa to have one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Can you believe that? Well, see this. Also, I got this from the Spectator's Index. There's an index, they are on X, and they talks about, or they share most fascinating index about Africa and African countries. Not only Africa though, but the world at large. Okay, so they say world's most beautiful countries. Number 1 is New Zealand. Number 2 is Italy. Number 3, Canada. Number 4, Switzerland. Number 5, France. Number 6, UK. Number 7, Norway. Number 8, Australia. Number 9, Greece. Number 10, South Africa. Number 11, USA. Number 12, Chile. Number 13, Iceland. Number 14, Argentina. And number 15, Croatia. Did you saw something inside there? Number 10 is South Africa, for the Southern Africa. Well, big congratulations to my South Africans for being part of the world's most beautiful countries, okay? World's most beautiful countries. South Africa represented Africa and being on number 10 on that list, okay? So if you are doubting what the Spectator Index are, they are actually on X. They are news, media, and data from around the globe, okay, covering politics, economics, science, and tech and sports. So they actually have about 2.9 million followers, but they are actually following no one though. Yep, that is influencer things. They are actually not following anyone, but they are actually highly recognized on the Twitter streets or on X streets. They have 2.9 million followers, so their tastes are actually considered honorable. But if you are still having doubts, don't worry. I'm here to make things more clarification or more clarified for you, okay, my friend? Don't worry. So let's see this. They also used a criteria from Rough Guys Readers Votes, okay? So that is where they got this list or this ranking from. World's Rough Guys Readers Vote. So it was actually a voted thing that got people to actually vote for which country is the most beautiful countries they have ever visited. And then they chose South Africa to be the number 10 most beautiful country they have ever visited. So now let's get to know what is actually the Rough Guys, okay? What is it all about? Well, so on Wikipedia, they says Rough Guys is a publishing company founded in 1982. Rough Guys Limited is a British publisher of print and digital guidebook, phrase books, and inspirational travel references books. Okay, so it says and a provider of personalized trips. Since November 2017, Rough Guys has been owned by APA Publications UK Limited, the parent company of Insight Guys. Okay, so actually Rough Guide is actually a book or a page that are actually good for readers and also for travelers who visited or who visits beautiful places and then also are in for some occasions, okay? So the readers of this noble institution or publications actually voted for the most beautiful countries they have ever visited, and then they chose South Africa to be the number 10 most beautiful country in the world, okay, in the whole wide world. So big shout out to South Africa for making this beautiful milestone and letting the world recognize how great the South African people or country or landscape of the country is. That is actually beautiful. So glad that Africa got to be represented in the top 15 most beautiful countries in the world. A poll or a vote by Rough Guide concerning their publications and their travel destinations by their people or their readers, okay? That's actually beautiful. That's so beautiful to see. Hope you guys have now cleared your mind and you don't have any faults here. I've actually provided you with a very beautiful evidence that you can also go around and see for yourself and learn more about this, okay? Hope you can also do some little research for yourselves. Let's continue with this. Okay, so as this was shared, let's see how some various South Africans and Africans also were happy to see this. Well, this is a South African. He says, as a world-traveled South African, I can confirm that this no other country more beautiful than Manzi. Yeah. He says he has traveled a lot and he can confirm that, yep, South Africa is actually beautiful. He's a South African though. Well, this one also says, those are all truly stunning countries. Each one has its own unique beauty and charm. Yeah, all the countries listed there are actually beautiful countries. Hope to visit them one by one. I said visit though, not to stay, visit. I love my country, Ghana more. Okay, so this one also says, South Africa needs a bit of cleaning up and infrastructure fixes, but remains, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful countries. Of the other countries I enjoy visiting and deserve their spots on this list are Italy and France. Well, man is saying that he has visited a lot of places. South Africa being number one or being part of it is beautiful. And he is saying that South Africa needs a little cleanup and a little fixing of their infrastructures, but still is one of the most beautiful places he has visited. And also saying that it's also beautiful to see countries like Italy and France also being part of the list. He agrees to that one too. And then this one also says the most beautiful country in South Africa and the most beautiful city is Cape Town. Ask anyone who has been to South Africa. Yo, most South Africans were actually on the heat of bragging and letting the whole knows that what Manzi is all about. They are saying that the most beautiful country is South Africa and the most beautiful city to visit is Cape Town. Well, Cape Town is actually one of the most beautiful cities. I'll one day come and pay a visit in Cape Town and enjoy myself some sea bar restaurant dishes. Okay, I really want to taste her food because she has been ruled back to back three consecutive times as the best restaurants in Africa. Kindly, I want to taste that food. Okay, for visits. Make it square. I'm a Ghanaian, a proud Ghanaian. I'll come. We came to South Africa with no visa, 3 months or 90 days with no visa diplomats. Okay, so I'll come and pay some 3 months stay and then get back to my country. Okay, and enjoy some African time. Okay, so this is what I found recently about South Africa being recognized and also being part of the world's most beautiful countries and representing Africa in there. Big shout outs to my South Africans, the South African government, the South African people, all the good people of South Africa, everyone doing their part to make South Africa great and beautiful like that, and also uplifting Africa. So I would say big shout outs to you and give you long life and strongness and health so that you can continue your good work for the country and for the African continent. This is Ashi. This was African Time. Thanks for your time.